Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 535. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you're having trouble finishing it, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh, also known as Christine Inc. I like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Sometimes thinking too much can destroy your momentum. Tom Watson. And that goes with today's topic, as you'll find out momentarily. And once again, good morning. Happy Monday. Normally on Mondays, I share one tip in each of my three pillar areas of becoming a successful author: writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. But today, I have a very specific topic in mind. So we're going to break format so I can share it with you. And I call it Keep Going. It is a couple of my go-to strategies for keeping the momentum going in your writing process. So this is specifically for while you are writing. And here's strategy number one. And I know I've mentioned this one a lot, and you've probably seen it a lot elsewhere, but it is so incredibly effective that I really want to make sure that we master this one. I think it's worth mentioning again. So the tip is end in flow. End your writing sessions, your writing caves, while you're still in the zone. End on a high note, while everything is still working in your writing and everything's good with the world and you're an amazing author and everything's awesome. That's the place to end your writing session. Make it so that you're having such a good time writing your book that you cannot wait until your next scheduled writing cave when you get to work on it again. It's this big, exciting thing. And one piece of this for me is not ending a chapter at the end of a writing session. So think about how much heavy lifting it takes to start writing a brand new chapter, to initiate a whole new set of thoughts and ideas and scenes and stories. I mean, sometimes starting a new chapter might as well just be like starting a new book. So I really recommend don't end a writing session by ending a chapter. Start the next one. I think of it like pushing a heavy boulder into motion versus rolling one that's already moving. And strategy number two to keep going in your writing process. If you find yourself getting stuck on things like finding the perfect word or the transition in your writing that you're looking for, a perfect way of describing things, or other sticking point, drop a marker where you're having trouble and then keep going so you don't kill your writing momentum. And I'm about to explain what I mean by a marker, not like a Crayola marker. Don't drop it on the floor or anything like that. For instance, if you are stuck trying to transition, maybe you're trying to transition from one thought to another and you just can't figure out and you're totally stuck. I mean, just roadblock on how in the heck am I going to get from this thought to the next thought? Rather than just sitting there for the rest of the writing session and therefore just, probably feeling very frustrated with yourself, what you could do perhaps is put in all caps in maybe a different colored font, the letters NT, like needs transition, or just come up with whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? So this is what a marker is. It's just, some kind of like word or acronym or, just something to remind yourself to come back to it. And a different colored font makes it easy to spot it in your manuscript as you're scrolling through. So that's why I recommend that. And the most important part here is to keep going. Don't give yourself an opportunity to stop and obsess and kill your writing momentum. Drop the marker, keep writing, leave it for later. And then perhaps you can schedule a writing cave just to work on markers that you dropped in your manuscript. That can be like a fun little game of little scavenger hunt of going and finding all those old markers and just working on those exclusively. But if you're in the zone, if you're in flow, if you're writing and you get stuck on the transition or a word or something like that, just drop a marker, keep going. I hope these two of my go-to strategies to keep your writing momentum without getting stuck in little problem areas, I hope they help you write your book and, of course, have fun while you're doing it. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And I would love for you to drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. Let us know how we can support your writing goals. For those of you doing NaNoWriMo in November, I know the sign-up process has started. I may be sort of thinking about it. I don't know. But there's a thread going in Ink Authors. We kind of have our own little like mini NaNoWriMo community in Ink Authors on Facebook. Just wanted to put that out there for those of you considering doing that. Everybody's supporting each other, cheering each other on. There's some NaNoWriMo veterans on the thread to help everybody out. So lots of reasons to join Ink Authors on Facebook. Until tomorrow, happy writing.